Hey, Seffi back again with some more Impossible Long War. Sad news. Something's gone wrong with this save file. I actually left the game with a UFO crash site ready to go visit, and it seems to have disappeared. I just came to load this again, and it's gone. I don't know what's going on there, and it's a shame because a crash site would have made a good second mission. It's nice and safe, usually quite easy, but I guess we'll just have to spin the globe and either hope for another scout or... Oh dear. A large unidentified contact. I think this might be landing, and then I'm in serious trouble because I can't take on a landed large UFO. Yep, there we go. I can't take a large land... Can I take a large landed UFO? Yeah, I don't know where this crash site went, because, you know, I've still got the interceptors that were damaged in the fight. Don't know what happened there. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I can take a large UFO on with just privates. That would not be a fun video to watch. So I don't think I'm going to bother with that. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that landing site, unfortunately. So the game has decided to take away a crashed scout UFO and instead put a landed large UFO. Well, thanks very much. Oh well. Abduction work. Heavy abduction. This would be more interesting. Far more interesting. Okay. No problem. I am going to kit out everyone with some large amounts of flashbangs and HE grenades, and that's how we're going to do things. It's good early on that I think actually these missions are a lot easier in Long War because you have 2 grenades slots. In vanilla Enemy Within, tactical rigging was needed to be able to get enough grenades in your squad to do anything. But now that by default you get 2 items, it's actually much easier early on. And so many people say that Long War's harder, but I'd actually say that the difficulty curve is easier. You start out with easier missions, and you end up with much harder missions. The trouble with Impossible in vanilla was that it was too random at the start, and at the end it wouldn't give you enough tools to deal with crazy amounts of pods. It is difficult Long War, but it's difficult in a fair way. So you will get things like shredder and heat ammo and gunners that can take down big robotic enemies, whereas in Enemy Within I think that they tried to rebalance the end game without much consideration of what that meant. Like just doubling the effective hit points of Sectoids just is ridiculous. They're far too hard to kill, and it works better in Long War because they haven't limited themselves to one specific alien of that type. So if you, like one sectoid for example, could either be a 3 health very weak one in the first month, or it can become, you know, like a 10 health sort of super sectoid later on, with a leader and, you know, low profile and all these perks, things like that. So on this mission, on this mission you often get meld here, which as I've discovered there is, and you also often get pod spawn here. The random pod spawn in Long War is brutal. On missions like this where it says on the intro screen, it says expect, it's close quarters battle, expect contact immediately after touching down. You need to respect when it says that, because it really very often is first turn reveal. I hear the pitter-patter of sectoid feet in this direction, but I'm going to go get this meld first. The lovely meld. So here we go. That's close enough for next turn. Now, when we did this mission, I just picked the first 5 or the first 6 rookies that it gave me, because all the rookies are going to get their turn. We don't need to worry about that, and you don't really just need the high aim rookies as well. Having the low aim rookies be leveled up is quite valuable, because you can turn them into mechs. Because I believe this was true in vanilla. believe it's still true in Long War, when you chop off someone's limbs, it resets all their stats, so their aim stat gets re-rolled. And if you've got a rookie who can't shoot straight for toffee, then it's quite a good idea to knock his arms and legs off, and stick him in a power suit. Which is what I tend to do with my weak rookies. There's also a way of gaming Exalt later on as well, which involves sending your worst rookie to an extraction and then just not picking him up, just ignoring the mission and pretending like it never happened. That can stop Exalt stealing your money and research time without risking seriously valuable soldiers doing those missions with them. However, I'm not going to do this in that playthrough. I think that's a little bit of a cop-out, and although I disagree somewhat with the Long War developers in thinking that Exalt missions are fair, I don't know if they think they're balanced. I don't think they are, but I'm still going to have a go at them in this playthrough. Now, drones. Drones are so dangerous early on. They're just so difficult to kill. You don't really have very good tools to kill them with rookies, so you have to be so careful with them. A position like this is probably about as good as you can expect with drones, where you have a slight height advantage. When they have an elevation bonus, it's not good at all. Right, so we've got 2 sectoids there and 2 drones. One of those will be a leader sectoid. Now, all that talking, I've not really been thinking carefully about what I've been doing here. So, one thing I can do is throw an AP grenade onto the top of that meld canister, and that'll probably hit them. If I'd been thinking about this more carefully, I would have went in this direction and tried to take this heavy cover in this little office here. I think my best option here is to draw the drones in a little and overwatch them. So that's what I will do. I'll take some positions here, and when the drones come, they're going to get overwatched. He can actually attack them. You see, taking a shot at a drone that is on the ground is a very opportunistic decision. They tend to just fly around like crazy, and any time they actually are on the ground and not flying is a good time to take a shot. As you can see, I've got both an elevation bonus, my height elevation bonus. Also, the fact that he's on the ground means he doesn't get that 50 extra, or the 30 extra difference. So if you see the difference in my attack between these two, 30 difference in aim, which is massive. Get the elevation bonus from being on the ground, and he gets a flying bonus of 30. So I'm going to take this shot, absolutely definitely. It's in my experience, it's about 50-50 whether a rookie will kill a drone in one hit, if they do hit it, that is. Right, now I can't remember how far drones' movements are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it's 6, so I don't think he'll be able to flank if I move to here. And he won't be able to flank this guy. So I'm going to move there. This is why you don't take all your moves until the last possible moment. What I can do here is throw grenades on this one. Hopefully that'll solve that problem. That is quite unlucky. That's a very small area that he could have spawned in there. So we've got 4 sectoids and 1 drone. It's a good position to be in here, having heavy cover here, and they are all on lower elevation bonuses. It's strange in that this map is actually, considering you always start here, this map is actually slightly in favour of XCOM, I think, because you often end up with the aliens spawning on lower ground, which gives you the elevation bonus, but also there's an incredible amount of heavy cover in this area. Unbelievable amounts of heavy cover. Now, can I flashbang both of those? It might be worth throwing a grenade at them. This is incredible for snipers later on as well, once you've got low profile. Now, he can throw a grenade there, and I think the other guy can as well. So, I'm going to use 2 grenades on this one, because he He's a leader sectoid. You can see he's got 5 health, and also, despite that being half cover, he's actually got full cover here. That's because he's got low profile as a perk. You'll see when you autopsy the sectoid that what perks it has. So once you've autopsied the sectoid, you can look at any sectoid using this function, and it'll tell you everything they've got here. This one, he won't have anything, I don't think. What will that perk be? I don't know if that means that he might not have an ability, or if that means that he has one ability that I don't know about. But I know that this guy's definitely got low profile anyway. If only that flashbang could reach, I'd use that instead, but there's a chance that this AP grenade will just kill it in one. Yeah, 4 damage is to be expected. I'm not really one who likes to be conservative about my grenades. I'd rather have no grenades left chasing the last pod of aliens around the map than end up with people injured and such. That was lucky. That was a low roll grenade. So, now we've got 3 sectoids and 1 drone. It's good to keep track of what the enemies, how many enemies you have. Okay. I'll probably end up taking some full cover shots from here. Again, he's another leader sectoid. Oh, that's risky. I thought that was going to destroy his cover there. Whoa, what was that? Two damage, we can deal with that. As I said in my last video, rookie's taking damage. I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. I didn't even bring a medkit on this mission because losing a rookie is so insignificant in the grand scheme of things. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get this meld. What are my options? I could take pot shots at this drone. The drone's aim is not great. My chance to hit it is also not great. If I move here... Right, he could throw a grenade that far. Oh no, he can't now because he's suppressed. But he threw a grenade to there. Pinpoint. So if I was there, I can probably throw a grenade there. Whoops. Yeah, moving here is... It's a little risky because he'll be able to take a shot on me in half cover, but also better because I can move around to flank. I think that's my only option here. I can't get any flank shots here. Although it might be worth moving there to move there next turn. Just to make sure there's no pods over here. I want to know about if there is. He can't see anything. Right, he's got 2 grenades as well, so he'll be quite useful. I think perhaps going into concealment. Oh, he's suppressed. That won't work. I could possibly... No, I can't reach a flashbang there. Right, well, I'll move here, and depending on if I get some more pods, I'll probably end up moving back. Yeah, I was worried that that might happen. That's why I use this guy with the flashbang, in case. Now, 40% shots. It's not bad. This elevation bonus is great. That should be 20%, but 40% to a guy in full cover is not bad. I think what I'll end up probably doing here is hunkering down. I don't want to move too far this way because it's very possible that there's pods there. So I think I'm going to shift around this guy into concealment because he's injured. This guy here, he can stay there for now. And should I take another pot shot at the drone? I think I'd rather the drone take a shot at me from there than move and take a shot at this one. Although I still don't think that he can reach that. 36% is terrible. I think if I overwatch, that might be the way to go. And she definitely needs something to go down. He's going to hunker down. And that leaves... You see, these two soldiers here, they can both be seen by this alien. And if I've hunkered him down, then he's definitely going to take a shot at this one. Which then means that hunkering this one down and not hunkering this one down makes no sense. So, if I were to put him on Overwatch, then I may as well have put this one on Overwatch as well. So, in this situation when you've got two soldiers, it's sensible to do the same thing with both soldiers. So that's what I'm going to do. So now, for him to shoot at anyone else, as you can see now that I've hunkered them both down, I can't see that one anymore. In situations like this, it's good to make sure that the soldiers are doing the same things. Get a free Overwatch. He's actually moving back, so that's going to make it even more difficult for him to do anything dangerous. Little known fact, this is actually a platform you can stand on. You get Archangel armor, or grappling hooks. That's a great place to put people. Come on, rookies. One of you must be able to hit this drone. Scary thing now, I don't have vision of the guy behind the cement mixer. He's took a shot, so I know what he's done at least. Oh, that Overwatch, that pins me. That's really annoying. I wanted to move this guy over here, but now I'm not sure that I won't trigger Overwatch. I know if I stand here I'll be able to see him. If I stand here at least I won't trigger the Overwatch, but I'm not sure I'll be able to take the shot there. Too far to use grenades. I think my best choice this turn is to take some shots at this drone. Now this guy, he can't move anyway. Mayor, so he can just take a shot at this drone. That's not a good shot. Again, this one he can't do anything, so take a shot. If everyone misses this drone, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Cause there's no way I can destroy it with grenades. I'm gonna have to risk moving into concealment here as well. Incredible. He could see me from that spot and that spot. This alien could hear, but he didn't take the Overwatch. How odd. Oh, this is not going well. I think I can move here without triggering Overwatch, so I'm gonna have to. Just to get the extra aim on this guy. Now, this is good because it means that it's likely that this guy will shift position now that I've got a flank on him. This drone needs to die though. This drone needs to die. The most elusive drone in all of history. Now we're running out of options. Here it comes. Gonna wreak havoc on everyone. Incredibly, he didn't take the flank shot. What's going on here? Is this real life? He's gonna shift position now. Which hopefully means he won't be able to see the soldier I've got in half cover. He can only see someone in full cover. He's done a dash move. Oh. Here it comes. So one of them runs forward aggressively and the other one dashes away like a scaredy cat. Right, again, this drone has to die. You can see him. Okay, he's the safest person to take a shot, so he goes first. Incredible. Someone else has got a flashbang, right? Yeah, he's got a flashbang. Okay. Now it's getting silly now. We need to kill this drone. Thank you. Right, I think the thing to do here then is to flashbang this guy, and then flank him next turn. I believe there's one sitting there, but he doesn't currently have vision of anyone. I can take some free shots on this guy. They're all pretty much coin flips here. Oh, that one isn't. Now, I think it's probably a better idea to use 2 AP grenades than take shots here. This guy, I'd like to have him reload if possible, so I'll have him act last. Okay. The flashbang's just more valuable than these 2 AP grenades at the minute. Can he throw AP grenade far enough? No, he's gonna have to move to do that. Move to there. So if I have this guy move here, yeah, okay, that works. I don't know if this can even kill him one hit. I don't think so. Oh, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was an excellent result. Now, where's that guy with the flashbang? I think that was the one that just threw there, wasn't it? That's annoying. If I'd known that that was going to kill him, then I could have moved up to here and flashbanged that one. Okay.
We're green to go.
This guy, he's going to move at some point. Catch him with an elevated ground overwatch. Here we go. There's actually a reasonable chance this is going to hit, actually. There we go. Yeah, the overwatch penalty, I believe, is 20, and the elevated ground bonus is 20, so that's effectively like an out-of-cover shot, which should probably be in the region of about 60%. So that's not bad. Right, I think I can finish this last one off with a grenade. A little crash there. Not to worry. Anyway, as I was saying, we'll finish this guy off with a grenade. Is there a better way to do this? I could take some shots at least. Right, I think I want to keep this flashbang in reserve in case the grenade only does 3 damage. The first thing I need to know though is if there's any more pods there, because if there is, that changes everything. What? There was a pod there the whole time? Okay, that does change some things. I think I can actually hit all 3 of them with the flashbang, maybe. So there's one there. There's one there, I believe, in this corner. And one there. Oh, I tell you, I could not write this stuff. Unbelievably, that pod just... They must have heard gunfire. They must have seen everything going on. They just don't even care. Right, I think this is a situation where many grenades will help things. Just throwing this here will destroy all the cover, and then an AP grenade can do the rest. I believe this one here was the one with 5 health. I was just pointing at the screen there as if anyone could see it. Yeah, this one's got 5 health, I believe. Should have been paying more attention, really. Right, we'll see what happens.
Suck on this.
Destroy the meld. More importantly, destroy the cover. Right. If I don't kill them with an AP grenade, then at least I can do this. Right. Can I get anyone... That's a good position to go to. Right, after I've thrown this AP grenade, this one here, then I'll know what's going on. I really would like vision, but that's so risky to put myself in half cover against that guy. Who's not going to take an action this turn? Okay, if I moved him here, I'd at least get vision of everything and I can see. So it's my own fault really, I should have been taking track. But at least if I move here I'll have vision. I won't see this one in the corner though. That's a problem. Okay, luckily the guy with the AP grenade is the guy with no ammo left. Well, at least he's got vision. Now here's another decision. Take a shot. No, he doesn't have any ammo. Okay. I'm not sure I can hit all three with this 1 AP grenade here. That might just be covering the guy on the right there. Let's see what happens. Okay, that guy, he's very close to death. Which means I can move someone down here to take the shot. An 81% miss there, as usual. Right, what I can still do, if I can kill this guy, is move here and flashbang. Which is something I would definitely like to do. Question is, can I get in a position where anyone else could shoot this guy? It might have to be the guy with the flashbang taking the shot. He has no ammo left. I do have 2 flashbangs. And I think this is the last pod. Oh, it was a heavy, wasn't it? So there's probably another one. A heavy abduction. Maybe I'm worrying too much about this guy. That still gives heavy cover there. That's interesting. This is where not reloading my guns has come back to bite me here. There's a chance that could be a 3 damage crit. But in the event that that isn't a 3 damage crit, I need to know what my options are. I am concealed from this guy if I stand here. And then this guy can throw a flashbang by standing here, I believe. That, I think, is my best option. Okay. This is so risky. I wish that 81% had hit. Well, this one's 100%, so... Okay. There we go. And now, if someone else can have vision of him and I overwatch, then at least he won't move. Even if it's just with a pistol. It scares them enough that they don't want to move for that. Right. He has vision, so presumably standing here is vision as well.
I'm on it, Commander.
There we go. Right, so now he can see the overwatch. He's less likely to want to move, which is good, because then I'm not going to lose this guy. Last thing to do probably is chuck the grenade here. See if I've got any options. I can't... I don't think I can do that because I think he's... Oh no, that would be concealed. I can at least take some shots before throwing the grenade, even though they're only 20%. This one will be higher. 46. That's 50-50 nearly. Look at all the empty guns. Now it is possible for me to get a flank shot if there wasn't an overwatch here. But I'm just going to throw this grenade. In the event that this misses, I do have another flashbang. It doesn't get the kill, I should say. Yeah, as we thought. Heavy mission, it's not everything. I hear sectoids off to the left here. Right, I want to back everyone up a little bit. It's always sad when you have to blow up a meld canister. Right, I don't want to move too much until everyone's back fully reloaded. I expect there'll be another pod showing up soon. There they are. Oh, come on. Right now, a 5 damage overwatch, that would be just brilliant. Oh well. Now I'm pretty sure this is the last pod on the map, so I could go around here. But as I said, the map favours XCOM, and XCOM start here, so I don't want to give them the advantage start. That's concealment. Considering he's got an explosive grenade, that's probably quite a good place to go. I'm definitely not killing any sectoids this turn. Although I could flashbang one maybe. Right, I find myself at a crossroads here where I can do something short-term gain for long-term pain, where if I put this soldier here, then it's very unlikely that Colin Harrington is going to be useful for the rest of the game, because we're going to get into fights here with overwatches and flanks, and this here, Colin Harrington, he's not going to be able to just run up here at his leisure at any point. So it's a situation where I don't want to put someone down here who will be safe but useless. Punished again for not paying enough attention to where they went. I think there's another one behind him there, and there's one in this building. So I think let's take a risky dash here.
Roger, Dodger.
That's some good cover for this one.
I'm rolling.
I think they're in hunker, perhaps. Having the 2 grenades here is going to be so helpful, because if I can blow that up, I'll just kill them. I should have probably led with that, actually, just throwing 2 high explosive grenades straight at them. But you know, I didn't have any control over this guy. That is just too risky. In case I'm wrong and there is another pod there, that's just so risky. If this was moderate, then I'd be definitely sure that that was the last pod. But heavy, that scares me. There might be another pod around. Here in hunker, I think. That's my best option, because then I can move this guy here in hunker as well.
Roger that.
This guy is going to have to dash. That seems good enough to me. This guy also having to dash. That seems good enough to me. I think that he'll have vision here. No? Okay. Actually, has a flank. Oh, now do I take that shot? No. I don't think so. That's not very likely to kill. And even if it does, he's still likely to kill this guy. The thing is that that guy has more of a chance of killing this guy than this guy does of killing that guy. So that's why I'm going to hunker. He can overwatch though. Maybe I can draw them in for an overwatch trap. Sectoids tend to be quite cautious about moving into a position where you can take a move and flank. So he'll probably move to just this area here, I bet. Because moving too close would mean it'd be too easy to flank, yeah. They seem aware of that, the AI, which is quite impressive. Aware that if they move too close they can be flanked, is what I mean to say. Right, well, first of all, if I do that, then I know that there's no overwatches. He's mind melding, he's overwatching, and he dashed. So if I do that, that frees up these soldiers here to do something. If I can get them both, that would be brilliant. No. Okay, just getting this guy is probably going to be enough. Right, now that I've gotten rid of the overwatch, it opens up my options a little more. This is an obvious move, but if it misses, if it doesn't kill, then I'm in a bit of trouble. I think this is a safer option. He can't move that far when he's on Overwatch, so if only this guy had one more tile of movement, I could move to there and take a flank shot in relative safety. I think my best option here is moving here, throwing the explosive grenade to around about... I don't even need to actually, I can just do that. Catching that guy in the blast would be good. Look at this, round the corner. Whoa, that was weird. Went up and down. It didn't do anything to the scenery. Right, throw a second one. Hopefully this one will set this on fire and destroy, kill this guy in fact. I found that early on, it did nothing, just set that on fire. I found that early on, you need, like, high explosive grenades on their own aren't very useful. 2 high explosive grenades are very useful. You can sometimes expect them to maybe kill somebody, but realistically they're only useful when you pair them in two at a time. Now what I can do is put this guy in a very awkward position. Moving here and overwatching means he has to move away from the burning car or face death. This one is a better candidate for an overwatch. Since this is the last pod, or I suspect it's the last pod, I'm also going to throw a flashbang at that one there. If he's standing there, can he reach a flashbang there? Surely not. But if he's standing there, can he throw a flashbang? I think he can. I'm going to gamble that he can. Yeah, he can. Okay. So we've got 2 flashbanged sectoids here and 1 mind melding. If this one doesn't move, he's dead. And I'm going to pin him with Overwatch as well. This one getting the mind meld treatment this time. He still dies if that explodes. Ah, he's taking a shot. Good for me. Now here comes the tricky part. I don't have any more flashbangs left. I have no option except just to fire lots of bullets at him. Could do an Overwatch. I'm thinking that his... Right, I've got a plan here. He is currently flashbanged. Suffering a -50 aim penalty, which means he also gets the Overwatch penalty of 20, and he also gets, if I dash, he also gets another, I think, 10 penalty. So if I dash to here, that is an extremely unlikely Overwatch to hit. The question is, can I get any flanks? Yeah, okay, I can take this position here and get some flanks on him. So I think my funnily enough, my safest option here, I think, is running an Overwatch. So that's what I'm going to do. Here we go, I dashed as well. So this should not hit. Here we go. I don't know exactly how they do the maths adding in terms of ordering. Whether the 50 aim penalty is a flat 50. I assume it is by what it says, or if it's a 50% on whatever their aim is after all the maths is done. Right, if I move here, actually, I might get vision of... I don't need vision. Oh, he's flanked, actually. You can see here that this alien is up against this truck. So if I move this guy here... Now this is heavy cover, but I'll probably be able to see him there. Take a shot at him. What's the chances to hit that shot? That's worth it, considering I've got a backup plan here. Because that'll kill him. Will it kill it? No, no, not quite. Yeah, I forget that in Long War, it actually does the amount of damage that it gives as damage. So, you'll notice this later on as sectoids get more powerful mind melds, that if you have a sectoid that starts with 4 health, and then a mind meld gives it 6, you know, buffs it up to 6. When you kill it, it'll take 4 damage. So when you kill the mind meld, it'll take 4 damage because it gave 2. It removes the 2 that it gave, and then also does 2 more as damage. I'll just finish this up. 81%, come on. Oh, I thought that would be a lot higher than 81%. Brutal gift. Oh, that landed UFO there, just mocking me, sitting on some Japanese island. There's that battleship island in Japan, isn't there? Be like assaulting that. All right, that's pretty good. Everyone's promoted. A little bit disappointing that 2 damage gave him a 7-day wound. Oh well. Okay, lots of corpses. Actually, not that many corpses. I used a lot of grenades that round.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Right. What's next on the agenda? Xenobiology's coming. Thank you, Valen.
Aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us?
Thank you,
Why
Valen.
abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't
Thank you.
established yet.
Anyway, it might be worth selling a few of something in order to start a satellite uplink. It takes 21 days, so I think I have enough time. I'll definitely get another mission in the next 8 days, so I don't think I need to do that. This UFO landing site taunting me. Do I want to send a bunch of fatigued specialists? 2 gunners, 3 assaults, and a medic? Is that pure insanity? We'll have to find out next time on the next video. See you guys.